Now that the first few episodes of The Bachelor Season 29 have aired, viewers have spotted Grant Ellis struggling in his role as the lead. Grant, a 31-year-old day trader from Newark, New Jersey, began his journey on The Bachelor with 25 ladies. On the premiere night, he reduced the group to 18, giving Alexi Godin his first impression rose, which earned her the first one-on-one date thanks to a novel twist. The Bachelor franchise enjoys group dates because they always produce the most drama. That was the case on the basketball date in episode 2, when Zoe managed to enrage every other woman in the group. Each contender lined up for their turn to shoot a basket in the hoop, but when it was Zoe's turn, she used the opportunity to steal Grant for some alone time. Grant appeared to be unable to deny Zoe, so he stepped outside to spend time alone with her while the other women stood stunned on the court. It created a lot of tension for the rest of the date, with other girls eventually addressing Zoe and encouraging her to show some respect. While the producers enjoy drama, they should have prevented Zoe from fully ruining the date and doing her own thing. The other group date, like the basketball date, had its share of obstacles. After the women gathered to perform for Grant on the R&B singing date, he was tasked with selecting a winner, and he chose Carolina. While the other contenders were content with not winning, the scenario became even more awkward when Carolina straddled Grant and began making out with him while singer Mario performed. While the women were less outspoken about their anger with Carolina, it made the scene much more unpleasant. When everyone was reunited, tensions were high, which Grant saw right away, but he had no idea how to resolve the situation. Because the show's entire premise is based on the lead's ability to manage the emotions of numerous women, he should have been more prepared for circumstances like these. Grant has already encountered numerous challenges in the first 2 episodes of The Bachelor. Even though there have only been 2 group dates so far, both were loaded with drama, which is not a good look for the main character. Instead of hunting for love, it appears like many of these women are merely attempting to make each other angry, which could be because some of them are production plants. The Bachelor is accused of having producers' plants every season, but with this bunch of women, it's far more blatant. Contestants like As Zoe and Carolina appear to be stealing time with Grant, not because they want to spend it with him, but because they want to win. Grant is already struggling as the lead this season, and with women purposely stoking the pot, things will only worsen. Now that the first couple of episodes of The Bachelor Season 29 have aired, viewers have noticed that Grant Ellis is struggling with his role as the lead. Grant, a 31-year-old day trader from Newark, New Jersey, started his journey on The Bachelor with 25 women. On the premiere night, he narrowed the group down to 18, giving Alexi Godin his first impression rose, which automatically earned her the first one-on-one date due to a new twist. Grant's journey as The Bachelor seemed promising initially. With his charismatic personality and thoughtful demeanor, many fans were excited to see him find love. However, as the episodes have unfolded, it's become clear that Grant is having difficulty navigating the high-stakes drama and intense dynamics that come with being the lead on one of television's most popular dating shows. The first group date, which involved a basketball competition, set the stage for some early tension. Group dates are a staple of the Bachelor franchise because they often lead to drama, and this date was no exception. Each contestant lined up for a chance to shoot a basket, but when it was Zoe's turn, she took the opportunity to steal Grant for some alone time. While spontaneity is often encouraged on the show, Zoe's decision to disrupt the date left the other women stunned and furious. Grant's inability to manage the situation raised eyebrows among viewers. Instead of politely declining Zoe's request and returning to the group date, he followed her outside, leaving the rest of the women to stew in frustration. This decision caused significant tension throughout the rest of the date, with several contestants eventually confronting Zoe and urging her to show more respect. Producer interference likely played a role in this incident. While producers thrive on drama to keep audiences engaged, allowing Zoe to hijack the date entirely seemed excessive. Many viewers felt that the producers should have stepped in to maintain some structure and prevent the situation from spiraling out of control. The second group date, an R&B singing competition, also had its fair share of setbacks. After the women performed for Grant, he was tasked with choosing a winner and selected Carolina. While the other contestants accepted their loss gracefully, the atmosphere turned awkward when Carolina straddled Grant and began making out with him while singer Mario performed. This bold move by Carolina didn't sit well with some of the other women. Although they weren't as vocal about their displeasure as they were during the basketball date, The tension was palpable. Grant sensed the unease but seemed unsure how to address it. His discomfort highlighted a recurring issue: his struggle to manage the emotions of multiple women simultaneously, a crucial skill for any Bachelor lead. These early challenges have prompted questions about whether Grant was adequately prepared for the role. While the Bachelor is expected to navigate complex social dynamics and make difficult decisions, it's clear that Grant is finding it difficult to maintain control and foster meaningful connections amid the chaos. One possible explanation for the heightened drama is the presence of producer plants. Over the years, the Bachelor franchise has been accused of casting contestants specifically to stir up conflict. These individuals, often referred to as producer plants, are allegedly encouraged to create drama to boost ratings. Some fans suspect that Zoe and Carolina might fall into this category, given their disruptive behavior and willingness to push boundaries. Producer interference can be a double-edged sword. On one hand, it keeps the show entertaining and unpredictable. On the other hand, it can undermine the authenticity of the lead's journey and detract from genuine love connections. In Grant's case, the constant drama seems to be preventing him from forming meaningful relationships with the contestants. Another factor contributing to Grant's struggles is the sheer pressure of being the Bachelor. Balancing the expectations of the show, managing the emotions of multiple women, and making difficult decisions all while being filmed 24/7 is no small feat. For someone like Grant, who comes from a relatively low-profile profession, the sudden thrust into the spotlight may be overwhelming. Despite these challenges, there are still moments of hope. Grant's one-on-one date with Alexi Godin was a breath of fresh air. The pair shared a genuine connection, and viewers got to see a more relaxed and confident side of Grant. Their conversation flowed naturally, and it was evident that they were both invested in getting to know each other on a deeper level. However, one strong connection isn't enough to carry the entire season. Grant needs to find a way to regain control of the process and assert himself as the lead. This may involve setting clearer boundaries with the contestants and being more decisive in handling conflicts. It's also crucial for the producers to strike a better balance between fostering drama and allowing authentic relationships to develop. The Bachelor franchise has long been criticized for prioritizing drama over genuine love stories. While drama is undoubtedly a key component of the show's success, it shouldn't come at the expense of the lead's journey. Viewers tune in not just for the chaos, but also for the heartwarming moments and the hope of seeing a love story unfold. Grant's struggles highlight a broader issue within the franchise: the need for better support and guidance for the lead. Being the Bachelor is a unique and challenging role, and not everyone is naturally equipped to handle it. Providing more coaching and preparation for the lead could help alleviate some of the pressure and set them up for success. As the season progresses, it will be interesting to see how Grant navigates the challenges ahead. Will he find a way to assert himself and foster meaningful connections, or will the drama continue to overshadow his journey? Only time will tell. In the meantime, viewers can only hope that the producers take a step back and allow Grant to find his footing. After all, the heart of The Bachelor lies in the pursuit of love, and that should always be the primary focus. The struggles faced by Grant Ellis on The Bachelor Season 29 serve as a reminder of the delicate balance between entertainment and authenticity. While drama may drive ratings, it's the genuine moments of connection that truly resonate with viewers. By reducing producer interference and providing better support for the lead, the franchise can continue to captivate audiences while staying true to its core mission, helping people find love. As the episodes unfold, fans will be watching closely to see how Grant's journey evolves. Will he rise to the occasion and become the confident, decisive lead that the show needs? Or will the drama continue to derail his search for love? Whatever the outcome, one thing is certain. This season of The Bachelor is shaping up to be one of the most memorable yet. In conclusion, Grant Ellis's struggles as the lead on The Bachelor Season 29 highlight the potential pitfalls of excessive producer interference. While drama is an essential part of the show's formula, it shouldn't come at the expense of authentic connections and meaningful storytelling. By allowing Grant to take control of his journey and providing better support, the franchise can strike a better balance between entertainment and authenticity. As viewers, we can only hope that Grant finds his stride and emerges from this experience with a stronger sense of self and, ideally, a lasting love connection. The Bachelor franchise has the potential to create beautiful love stories, and it's up to the producers to ensure that those stories have the space to unfold naturally. Grant's journey is a testament to the challenges and rewards of searching for love in such a high-pressure environment. While the road may be rocky, there is still hope for a happy ending. And ultimately, isn't that what The Bachelor is all about? As the season continues, it will be fascinating to see how Grant navigates the complexities of his role. Will he learn from his early mistakes and take control of his journey? Or will the drama continue to overshadow his search for love? Whatever happens, one thing is clear. Grant Ellis's season of The Bachelor will be remembered for its unique blend of chaos and heart. In the end, the success of the show hinges on the ability to balance entertainment with authenticity. By reducing producer interference and giving Grant the support he needs, the franchise can deliver a season that is both engaging and heartfelt, and that's a win for everyone involved. Grant, the contestants, and the viewers. As we eagerly await the next episode, let's hope that Grant finds his footing and takes charge of his journey. The Bachelor franchise has always been about the pursuit of love, and it's time for that pursuit to take center stage once again. Since The Bachelor Season 29's first few episodes have aired, viewers have seen that Grant Ellis is having difficulty in his major position. A 31-year-old Newark, New Jersey day trader named Grant began his career on The Bachelor with 25 women. He reduced the group to 18 on the night of the premiere, giving Alexa Godin his initial impression, which, because of a novel twist, immediately won her the first one-on-one date. Group dates are the most dramatic, which is why the Bachelor franchise loves them. During the basketball date in episode 2, Zoe was able to infuriate all of the other women in the group. When Zoe's turn came, she used the opportunity to steal Grant for some alone time, even though every competitor lined up for their shot to shoot a basket in the hoop. While the other women stood on the court in shock, Grant stepped outside to spend some alone time with Zoe, as if he didn't know how to say no. The rest of the date was tense as a result, and some of the females finally approached Zoe and told her to show some decency. Despite their love of drama, the producers ought to have prevented Zoe from ruining the date by going out on her own. The other group date had some problems. Just like the basketball date, Grant was tasked with selecting a winner after the women gathered to perform for him on the R&B singing date, and he decided on Carolina. When Carolina straddled Grant and began making love with him during singer Mario's performance, the scenario became much more awkward. Even though the other candidates were okay with losing, even though the women didn't express their anger toward Carolina as much, it made things considerably more awkward. Grant saw right away that tensions were high after everyone got back together, but he was at a loss for how to resolve the situation. The show's entire premise is based on the lead's ability to control the emotions of several women. Thus, he ought to have been more equipped to handle such circumstances. The Bachelor's first 2 episodes have already seen Grant go through a lot. Despite the fact that there have only been 2 group dates thus far, both of them were dramatic, which is not ideal for the lead. Given that some of these women are producing plants, it appears that many of them are merely seeking to irritate one another rather than find love. It's much more evident with this bunch of women than with The Bachelor, who is accused of having producers' plants every season. It appears that contestants like Zoe and Carolina are snatching time from Grant in order to win, not because they want to spend it with him. As the protagonist this season, Grant is already struggling, and things will only get worse with ladies purposefully stirring the fire.